Good morning, people. Hope everybody's doing good. It's like 5 a.m. here where I'm at. This is a quick video because I'm not gonna have a chance to give you guys another video in a while. Maybe in a couple of days. I don't know. Maybe this weekend. Um, I started a job, so I'm working. I'm becoming a working woman. She worked hard for her money, but I gotta do what I gotta do for now. And when I say I'm working a legit job. I'm not out there hustling like people think. For some reason that I used to hustle and shit like that. I never did. I'm guilty of substance abuse, but I'm not guilty of prostitution and shit like that. And I'm not trying to dog people that prostitute or that basically that have to do what they got to do for their money. I'm not dogging people like that. I've had friends of all kinds of places, low, high, you name it. I don't judge women that try to make a living for their families or their kids as long as they're doing it in the right mind frame and not like neglecting their children, not letting things happen to their children, because I'm totally against things happening to children. Uh, I'm an advocate for that. I do not like abuse, any kind of molestation, any kind of abuse. I'm also against sex trafficking, prostitution, all kinds of shit like that. I'm against that. But anything that I want to do in humanity would be to stop all that shit. Politics, if I had to get into politics for a reason, it would be um, for that sex trafficking, abuse of children, organs, whatever the fuck people are doing nowadays. I'm against that shit. I'm an advocate against that. Another thing I want to say is it's just a quick little video. It's not even going to be probably more than 10, 15 minutes. I have a lot of ideas, a lot of creations, a lot of inventions, man. But I'm just waiting for the right people to approach, to speak on it. Uh, I got a lot of inventions that I wouldn't even mind coming on that show, The Shark. That's how much shit that's in my mind right now to create. I have a lot of messages for people, but the way I have to come about it I have to have my own way of approaching, because I don't want people to think that she's trying to build clout. She's trying to, oh shit, my alarm's about to go off. Stop. There we go. She's trying to build clout. She wants to be around these people, famous people. It's not even like that. There is somebody that I see out there that probably is a celebrity. Sorry, it's early for me. I drink my coffee. Let me see, what the fuck was I saying? Oh, there is somebody out there that came out with some rap video recently, and I just seen it. And I love it. It says "Pray to God." I'm not gonna say his name because I'm not trying to build fame off this shit. I feel when you're an empath, regardless of who these people are, whether you're just a homeless person down the street, to me, emotions and empaths, things like that, I can just feel and know exactly. It's like this. I got to be around you. I got to watch you a few times to understand you, though. Okay, I'm not like the person that can just look at you. Sometimes I can look at you and I can know exactly what happened to you in your childhood. Sometimes it might take me a little bit longer, but I can get into where the wounds are. And this particular person with this rap song, um, let me tell you, man, it's like I don't know if I got a tunnel vision of his life and what he's going through up until this point, but God let me see something about him. So God's watching him. God knows about him. Basically, the message out is just to let him know that God's paying a lot more close attention than you think, and He sees your wounds. You're crying. God sees everything, man. Nobody can get away with. If your thoughts and your love is there, then God feels it. God knows. God knows what you've been through. God knows what we've all been through. And I don't know. I seen that in that person for a long time. From the anger until now. I never thought, the person would ever. I always thought the person might have been an atheist. No offense. Just like some people in the world, like I was married to, basically still legally married to an atheist, one who didn't believed in a creator, but a different type of creator that I believe in. I was married to him for 25 years, still legally married to him. I mean, it doesn't really. I believe, in the end, there is one creator, and that is God, and it needs to be praised that way. Am I trying to put my personal opinion on it? No, but I mean, there's a reason why the Bible survived so long. It's not just because it just survived for the fuck of it. I mean, it survived as lecturing, as guide for when you don't have any guides around you, anywhere to believe in, anything to believe in. It is there for a reason, regardless if people say that, oh, they left things out, or oh, there's stuff missing, or how can you trust it? Man wrote it. But the basics of the messages are in there, are in the Bible to guide us. So therefore, I believe in that God. I believe in Jesus Christ came down in the flesh. Plain and simple, plain point. If you believe in something else, everybody's up to their own. God gave us all free will. Don't get me wrong, to believe in what you want to believe in, and that's fine with me. I don't care. You just don't bring it around me. Or, I mean, we can hang out, but don't think you're going to put that on me, or think that I'm going to fall for that, or I'm going to change my ways to fit into cults. I'm not a cult person. I'm not a cult leader. I'm not a cult anything. I don't believe in that shit. I'm a one man, I'm a one woman show. I don't need to follow nobody but God. There you go. I hate when people think, oh, you're a witch in your past life, or you're a cult leader, you're this, you're that. No. And if I did something bad in my times, my karmas, I think I've caught up to all the karmas I've ever done. I don't praise on that. I know witch in if you look up the word witch, it means wisdom or some shit, or wise, but they even accuse Jesus of being a witch for his supernatural powers. I don't like the word period, so I don't like it when the people try to use me that way. I want to use myself or see myself more like a Mother Teresa, man. Mother Teresa had a lot of love. She was out giving to the world. She went to places that were suffering, countries that were suffering, missionary work. That's my goal in the future, is to do a lot of missionary work around the world. Here, I mean, of course, start with where I'm from. I'm proud to be an American in the United States. This is my country, but I also feel callings for other countries, Philippines, where all this sex trafficking, where all these children, you know, Portuguese, I don't know, just certain places, it's all over me. I can't even explain to you, man. The energies that I feel 24/7 sometimes drives me mad. But, and with this retrograde, I meant to tell you, because people are asking, well, what's going on with these people and blah, 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 blah. All I know is that, I'm just learning how to give unconditional love to the world, to myself, to everybody, whether they want it or not, whether they need it or not. It's in me. It emanates. What can I say? What can I do? I can't, I can't shun or hide what comes out from my energy, from what God wants to shine out there for the world. I can't hate people. I can't. I can get mad. Don't get me wrong. I can tell people off in a heartbeat. I have a hard time telling people some bullshit, when calling them on their bullshit. At the same time, I would go through my own remorse, my own forgiving myself, because sometimes I can get out of hand. Sometimes I catch myself, like, my tongue is ruthless. I gotta watch what I say. You know what I mean? It's like having one of them fucking sharp ass tongues. But so my word of the day is to try to use my words and my gifts in a kind manner, because it's destructive. There's stories that I think it's I don't know if it's the Gospel of Thomas, but he talks about Jesus in his childhood days, where he was something else in the town, where the town feared him because his little friends, when he was little, he would like zap them and they'd basically die. And he'd have to go and bring them back to life, because the parents would come crying to his parents, telling him, look what your son did to my son. Instead of beating him up, he zapped his ass and he died. And, I mean, Jesus didn't mess around. It's not funny, but he'd have to relive these kids that he went to school with, or that he was around in the villages with. So be it. He had to bring these people back to life, because they'd be messing with animals or messing with people or bullying people, and he just didn't like them. He didn't realize his power, so he'd zap them and kill them. And so I have to relive them. The parents would be so pissed. I'm sure they hated him in the little village. Anyways, my video is going to come short. The whole point of this matter is, I've got a lot of ideas going on, and waiting on something to come in. And I'm not, so that's why I got to keep working, making money, the legal way, the right way, the honest way. It's a 6 to 3 in the afternoon kind of job, and I like it. It keeps me busy. It's a physical labor job, and I like it. I've done construction work. I've done a lot of different types of jobs. I'm not the type. I'm a handy woman. I'm a different type of breed, type of woman, and I like that. I'm always gonna want to keep my hands doing something. You know what I mean? I like sanding down furniture, remodeling redoing furniture. I love to see a house redone, remodeled, and I like to be involved because I don't know, it makes me feel good about myself. It makes me feel like it's more home, and you put more of a heart to it, and you put a little twist to it in the colors and painting and the things that you want to make it look, or what you think that would sell out there in the world, what people would like, designing. I love all that shit. Um, Another thing, because my thing says that my storage is fucking short. What was I gonna say? Oh, when this something comes in that I'm waiting for, we all know what it is, the courts and shit. I'm gonna travel and I'm gonna do something really cool for YouTube. I just don't know. I don't want to tell anybody what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be more of a traveling thing and a live. I gotta figure out how to do live streams because I'm old school, man. I just get on there and do it with my camera phone, and my videos are that cheap, but they're real. And that's all that matters to me, man. Because when I first came out, it's not about making money. And even when I start to travel, it's not about money. Uh, sorry. Um, I guess that's it, guys. Basically, I'm still here. I'm still alive. I gotta check in every once in a while, let people know I'm still here. I'm still breathing, and that my life is still splendid, and that I'm looking forward to more things to help procreate with God. You understand what I'm saying? I don't make a move unless God tells me to make a move. Just like Ludacris song, when you move, I move. Just like that. Um, I don't move unless God tells me to move. I get inspired by people. I think sometimes I'm called to come out and do videos from people. People want to see or hear or need some kind of love through the video. So I send you love, peace, prosperity to those that are waking up sad, depressed today, that need some kind of motherly, auntie, sisterly, girlfriend like guidance to say, get up, man. Life ain't that bad, you know. God loves you, that kind of stuff. So I got to show up every day, I got to show up, and I'm going to say every day, people. That's a little too much. You might get tired of me. But I got to show up every once in a while. I show my love and peace to people and to send it out there, my energy, so that everybody can feel it and to know that they are loved and God is loving them and that everything's going to be all right, like Bob Marley says. And I leave that with you guys with a little inspirational thing that, man, we're all in this together, right? We're all in this shit together. So let's make it work. Let's make it happen. Let's be happy. Let's love one another. And let's have peace, and let's help other people too out in the world when we see they need to be helped. A woman the other day helped me the other day. My card wouldn't go through. She passed it forward. She paid for my Cheetos, my sandwich, and my soda. She goes, "Ma'am," I already walked out pissed off. I'm gonna call the bank and wonder why it was declined because there is money in there. And she's like, "Ma'am," she ran after me outside the store, and I was embarrassed, but humbled. She's like, "Ma'am, I got you, man." And I said, "You don't have to, really." I said, "You don't have to, ma'am." She goes, "I want to. I'm paying it forward." And I said, "God bless you." And that was that. See what I'm saying? That's love. So keep it going, guys. Keep the chain. Keep it going. Keep it pass it forward. Keep it going, people. Merry Christmas. You're gonna hear from me before Christmas, so I'm not even gonna say Merry Christmas yet until it's time. Love you guys. Peace out. Have a wonderful day. Weekend. If you don't hear from me, I'll pop in here and there, even if it's for 1 or 2 minutes. Okay. God bless you guys. Shalom, shalom, shalom. May God be with you always.